Welcome back to JB Reviews. I am super excited to start this journey with you guys because I'm doing something pretty big on my GMC Sierra. Now, later today, you guys are gonna see a video me discussing lifts. Now, I almost made a huge mistake buying a lift, and I'm so glad that I took some time and did a little bit more research and found another company. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that upload today, okay? But in this video, you're gonna see the new tires. They just came in. Now, I discussed some of the wheel options I was going for. I was going for a 17 because I wanted to run a 39 by 13.5, but that didn't happen. I decided to go with 18, and I'm actually happy that I did. Got the perfect offset with my wheels. You guys saw my wheels in the last video. They were the Foundation 395 HDs, plus 19 offset, 575 backspace. So yes, we'll see how fitment is. Now, I don't have the lift on the truck right now. We're not doing that until pretty much the end of March, and you guys will hear more about that in the next video. But yes, let's go ahead and morph into the future because I want to go over the tires that I got. And then I'm gonna jump back into the video, and then I wanna show you guys some of the specs on those tires.
So here they are. These are the new tires, which are the Nitto Ridge Grapplers, 38 by 13.5. Now, it's a really big tire. I hope they can clear my control arms. Now, I know some of you guys are like, man, will these give you more sway? They are a load range E. I wish they were F, but they don't come in F. But they are still an LT tire, which is good. And capacity is right here, 3,970 pounds. And if you care to know, the kilograms is 1,800. 65 PSI cold. This is a 10-ply tire. Again, it is what it is, but when you want to go this size tire, this is what you have to deal with here. But man, I know these tires are worn down. They probably have like another 15, 20,000 miles, maybe about 15,000 miles, I would say. And look at the height difference already between the two. Now, I need to go tell him too that I want this side, because if you don't know, this is probably one of the few tires that give you two tread patterns, or not tread patterns, sidewall designs, and this one always looks the best in my opinion. So we're gonna go with that sidewall right there. I think it's a little bit more aggressive. And this is my third set of Nitto Ridge Grapplers. These tires are great, very aggressive, very quiet, so I'll be able to give you guys my perspective on this tire. But let's go online really quickly. I want to show you guys some of the specs here. And if you don't know, these are made in USA, in Georgia, I believe, is where they make these tires. So really nice tire, and I cannot wait for the tire to get mounted up. You guys know that I did do some clearance upgrades here and back there, so we'll be able to see if this tire will clear. But stay tuned because we are lifting the truck as well. Now, in the next video, I'll show you guys the wheels and tires mounted up. So yeah, you don't want to miss it, guys. I think it's going to be a really good test to see how well these new Foundation wheels work with this 38-inch tire. Everyone goes 37, and 37s look great, but this 38 is like the new 37 for sure. I almost went 39, as you guys know, with a 17-inch wheel, but for whatever reason, I got cold feet and I decided to stay with the 18, and I'm kind of happy that I did, though. I think that this is exactly the look I was going for.
If I wasn't lifting my truck, I would have gone with the Toyo Open Country RT Trails because they only come in at 37 by 12.5. And at that height of tire, you don't really need to lift the truck. Now, people still lift them because, again, watch the video later today. There's a lot of reasons why you should lift these AT4X and ZR2 trucks. And I'll explain that in the video, but I'll just touch on it just for a second. The way that GM set up these trucks, they kind of save money on how they lifted it because technically this is a leveling kit, okay? Now, there's not a lot of other options on the market for 38 by 13 and a halves, simply because most of those tires come in like mud terrains. I did not want a mud terrain tire, guys, because they are super loud, and I've had a chance to actually ride in some trucks with those tires. They are a little bit knobbier, and remember this, if you are concerned about fitment, when you have those knobbier tires, those tend to rub more too. I don't know why more guys don't talk about that, but I have noticed based off of some other trucks that some of my friends have built, normally those trucks rub more with those knobbier tires. Now, the Nitto Ridge Grapplers that you just saw, they are knobbier, but those knobs on those mud trains are just a little bit more aggressive in terms of like the sidewall. So just keep that in mind when you are doing your research. I'm on Nitto's website, and you guys see they have tire sizes for the Ridge Grapplers from 16 all the way up to 24. Okay, so we chose 18, but really quickly, I want to show you guys some of the tire sizes here in the 17, because this was the next tire size I was looking for. They do have a 38 by 11 and a half. They also have a 38 by 12 and a half here, and then a 37 by 13 and a half. And then for 18, I'm sorry, I'll go a little bit slower here so that you guys can see. Here's some of the sizes that they have here. So all the way down to 29, all the way up to basically 37.76, which is basically this 38 by 13 and a half. Some people forget that a 38 by 13 and a half is really 37.76 inches in height, just like these 37s here, the 36.77, 35, 34.76, and so on and so forth, basically. Okay, so yeah, we picked 38 by 13 and a halves. Now you guys see this tire weighs 84.22 pounds, so they're not lightweight tires. They're pretty heavy. Luckily, my wheels are lighter, so I did lose about, call it 9 pounds, give or take. I think the Goodyear Wrangler tires that I took off, they were about 54, 55 pounds. So I did increase the weight a little bit on my tires. Okay. You guys see here, here's the rating for the tires here. I think this is a speed rating, right? So 128Q. Let's see. They don't show any information down here. But yeah, these tires in the past have been really, really quiet. And I'm pretty sure with these taller tires, wider tires, they may pick up a little bit of noise, but we'll definitely test that out to see. But yeah, I love the overall design, very aggressive style. And as I said, you have two different patterns that you can choose from for the sidewalls here. And depending on how heavy your truck is, I was talking to Rocky Road. You guys know that great YouTube channel. Guy buys a truck every week. And I'm not joking. I think he does it every week sometimes. He actually discusses a lot about tires, and he has some good videos that you should check out for sure. But let's go ahead and jump back into the video. So I just got home from the tire shop. Wheels and tires are on. Can you tell that the truck's just a little bit taller? Just a little bit. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for you guys to see this now. In the next video today, you will see basically the lift I'm going to be going with. That's first and foremost. And I'm going to discuss how I almost made a big mistake picking the wrong lift kit. I am very OCD. Maybe you guys have noticed that. You guys always ask, how do you keep your truck so clean? Let me show you how. You see this garage? That's how. I only wash this thing like once a month. And remember, I drive another car, to do my work simply because I try to only use this truck for towing typically. But let's get a little bit closer. Maybe you can see just how fat those 13, oh, you can't even see that. Oh, my bad, guys. It's okay, though. This weekend, I'm going to be showing you guys the truck with the new wheels and tires. And then next week, or maybe the week after, we'll discuss fitment issues because my truck's not lifted yet, but I ran 38 by 13 and a halves. Let me say that one more time. My truck is not lifted, and I ran 38 by 13 and a halves on this thing. You guys will be shocked to see what happened. But yes, regardless of it, this weekend you will see the truck with the wheels. You guys are going to love it. I'm telling you, the wheels that I went with, remember, number one, I wanted something rugged, but more importantly than that, I wanted a wheel that was easy to clean. And these are a lot more easier to clean. By the way, I do have my old wheels. I have 4 wheels and tires and 1 wheel for sale. If you want to buy them, if you're local here in Utah, I'll cut you a deal. But if you live far, I'm not shipping these things because it's expensive. I mean, unless you can find a good shipping company and you can set everything up, I'll be more than happy to, put everything together with you. But regardless, those old wheels and tires are for sale. No tire pressure monitoring system. I decided to take them and use them in my new wheel and tires up here. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. When I discuss this lift, there's a few things that you really have to understand before you go and buy an expensive lift kit. I don't know why more companies don't do what this company does. And I'm shocked that they're like one of the few that do it. And in the next video, I promise you, is worth watching if you're planning on lifting your truck. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for this weekend. You're going to see the truck with the wheels and tires, no fluff. You're just going to see the truck. And I'm going to even put it in the thumbnail. I won't hold anything back. I'm not going to clickbait you guys. You guys get mad. You always clickbait your video. Blah, blah, blah. It's okay. It's okay though. I have to do what I have to do because I'm like a entertainer, right? I can't just give it all to you because that's no fun. There's no fun doing that. So you have to be excited for the next upload. And these videos are a lot more fun than doing reviews because I'm reviewing something that you haven't seen before. You haven't really seen an AT4X on foundation wheels 138 by 13.5. It don't exist, but I have the content. See you guys in the next video.